The idiots have been in charge way too long. And that's why you're here. For the podcast you need. All for liberty all the time. Welcome to Liberty Bites Back. With your host, Brandon and Mo.
Battle of Kenosha happened during the Kenosha unrest of 2020. The unrest began on the August 23rd. Trolley cars lit on fire. Riots. The riots are clear. The mobs of fire, destroying off their emotionalism. The unresters' conscience completely dismantled. Their conscience was not seen. These are rioters. Their groupthink, their subversion of reality, has created the man and the woman of aggression. Their rage, they're flaming literally, and flaming in their rage of a lie, a misconstrued belief. Burning their city down won't help them. The victim's mom said to stop the riots and rampage. Many others called to defend their businesses and home. A Illinois living 17-year-old Kyle Rittenhouse, who was a lifeguard and worked in Kenosha, was asked, "Will you help defend?" We all ask, when it comes to where you work and where you live, will you help defend? We can see the defense was not the start of the issues. The clear issues are burning and destroying businesses. 2020 has been ruled by paranoia, riots, fires, and unrest. All of these corporate medias help the riots, the paranoia, and the unrest, and let it flood our streets in the United States. Residential areas destroyed. Cities like Minneapolis burned to the ground. Looting being promoted as a need. The lawless and the unstructuring of our society has been exposed. All while social justice warriors and political correct pawns are using racist subversion to delude the progress, freedom, and liberty of our nation. We also now have them destroying it overall, instead of just a subversion. We find the left lost on what is happening, as they ignore all bad actors around them. The focus on one lifeguard, the Kenosha kid, Kyle Rittenhouse. Kyle Rittenhouse got a gun from a friend to watch over Kenosha at night during the riots. To protect a business. Kyle lived in Illinois, 20 minutes from Kenosha, where he worked. He agreed, and even with his training of being a medic, he became one of the medics to the protesters even. He did not care if free speech was their reason. That is fine. But he was allowing property destruction. The burning of Kenosha just happened the day earlier, when riots rampaged throughout the city. Kyle Rittenhouse on the 25th of August was putting fires out, with his gun in one hand and a fire extinguisher in the other. He was trying to help, his medic bag on his shoulder. He looks for begging and harmed protesters to aid. The police were pushing the protesters into the business areas where the militia-like casuals were. Earlier in the day, the police even said to them, "We appreciate you being here." But then they pushed the protesters there? Was the police not thinking? Why would you push the rioters into an area where people are armed to stop the rioters? Why would you push the rioters into an area where people are armed to stop the rioters? It sounds like the inevitable happened. A mad excuse where the real questions are not answered, but where we just have more questions.